A presidential attack led to the Bears' retreat. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here. And in today's video, this story caused this rally. At approximately 6:11 in the afternoon on July 31st, 2024, history was made when a president was shot for the first time since Reagan was shot in 1981. As tragic as this event is, it did paradoxically lead to a major rally in Bitcoin. And today, we're going to talk about why Bitcoin might be about to go into a massive bull market and why the last 3 days of bullishness may have set us up for just that. Without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. It's only appropriate that I first extend my heartfelt, sincerest sorrow and prayers towards the family of a man named Corey who lost his life during the unfortunate shooting on Saturday. The kind of violence that we saw on Saturday is absolutely disgusting, reprehensible, and horrible, and I wholeheartedly 100% condemn political violence in any direction by anyone for any reason in our current republic. Let's put that out there because, strangely enough, this did have a bullish impact on markets, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm cold to the fact that somebody has lost their life, because I'm certainly not. I'm very sorry for their family. With that said, let's get started. If you don't know the story so far, a sniper tried to take out Donald Trump during a rally on July 13th, which was a Saturday. Trump turned his head at the very last 10th of a second and narrowly avoided death. He stood back up, pumped his fist, and said, "Fight, fight, fight," and everyone in the crowd started screaming and cheering and rallying, saying, "USA, USA, USA." That led to this picture, which will undoubtedly go down in the history books as one of the most incredible pictures that has ever been taken of the American flag. Like Trump, hate Trump, I don't care. The fact of the matter is, whether that was Trump or Biden or Obama or Bush in that picture would have still been absolutely incredible. That picture will go in the history books, and it has rallied a lot of people around Donald Trump. And the reason that this is impacting Bitcoin is because Trump is very pro-Bitcoin. Trump is very much a populist. So too is the cryptocurrency space. Trump is relatively conservative. So too is a lot of cryptocurrency. He's also relatively independent and libertarian. So too is a lot of the cryptocurrency space. And he also is anti-establishment. So is the cryptocurrency space. So it stands to reason that Trump would like Bitcoin. His only real reservation is that he thought it was an assault on the dollar, but now that he's realized that's not really what's happening, he seems to be very pro-Bitcoin, and he'll be speaking at the Bitcoin conference here in about 2 weeks. That'll be the first time, by the way, in history that a president, former or current, has ever spoken at a Bitcoin conference, which is a massive deal because it means that Bitcoin has ascended all the way up the political landscape to the most powerful office in the world, which is the presidency. This picture may have just secured Trump the presidency. As we know, it was not Trump that appointed Gary Gensler. That was Biden. So if Biden loses his office and Trump comes into play, then it very much is likely that we will have a new SEC chair. It's very likely that we will have a lot of new faces in executive government, which would likely be faces that are much more pro-cryptocurrency because Trump is himself. This has caused a major rally on the Bitcoin market, as I'll show you step by step, minute by minute. As I mentioned, at exactly 6:11 on Saturday, July the 13th, we saw the shots ring out that would forever change the world. Almost immediately following that event, Bitcoin would go through a massive rally from $58,000 all the way up to $59,800, a $1,500 movement in the span of an hour after everybody knew that Trump was safe. From that point forward, over the preceding hours, we would see a major rally that had already been starting to gear up, kick into high drive, and Bitcoin would rally almost $5,000 in the span of 2 short days following this event. In doing so, Bitcoin has set the first Bitcoin MACD cross below the zero level of the histogram that we have seen since May, and since then, that we had not seen since the 22nd of January. Since then, we had not seen since the 28th of August. The last 3 times that we saw Bitcoin's MACD cross bullish below the zero line, we rallied 88%. We also rallied 84%. And we rallied roughly 10% respectively. If you were to average those out, you would be expecting roughly a 40 to 50% rally as a result of the bullish MACD cross south of the zero line. A 40% movement would be a rally up to 81,000. A 45% movement would be a rally up to $83,800. A 50% movement would be a rally to 87,000. And if Bitcoin rallied the full 80% that it did the last times this happened, it would be $104,000 Bitcoin we're looking at over the next 2 to 3 months. On top of that, our very own crypto Jeb oscillator that I built in partnership with LUX ALGO shows us that the bears have completely taken their foot off the gas. They've completely slowed down. They've stopped entirely. And now the bulls have turned around and they are the ones driving the ship. The bears are losing velocity extremely quickly and the bulls are gaining velocity very rapidly. Crypto Jeb Oscillator was designed by myself for exactly this purpose, to tell us when the strength of the bulls and the bears has flipped from the bearish strength to the bullish strength. And that flip happened the exact same day as Saturday, the day that this assassination attempt happened. On top of that, Lux Algo has given us a buy signal right here, although we have not seen a green trend catcher yet, so this signal is still not confirmed. But if Bitcoin does rally just a couple $1,000s higher, then we will see a confirmed buy signal on Lux Algo, which does have predictive power and would likely give us a take profit sitting as high as $74,000, which, by the way, is a take profit that is also set up by the fact that we are now drawing an inverse head and shoulders pattern. If we do have a short-term correction and we fall back to roughly $60,000 and then we break bullish here, we would still have a price target that would point us up towards the all-time high, as can be seen right here. If, on the other hand, Bitcoin broke bullish here and then retraced again, we would see a uptrending inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is not seen very often, but is actually substantially more bullish, because in that case, you draw the price target differently. You draw the price target from the shoulder line, which is now no longer flat, but uptrending, and then you extrapolate it from the breakout. That would give us a price target upwards of $85,000. But needless to say, Bitcoin is in exceptionally bullish territory right now. We just need to see whether Bitcoin's going to be able to play this out. The bull market is continuing, and we need to see when that's going to happen. The good news is the S&P 500 is also breaking all-time high. With S&P up here, as always, in continual all-time high breakout, we are seeing a major rally happening on Bitcoin to follow the S&P. On top of that, over the last couple of weeks, the Dixie has been absolutely crashing out of this ascending wedge, as we hoped it would, and that's leading to bullish strength on Bitcoin as well. And of course, we know that the Ethereum ETF is going to be going online in just the next few weeks, potentially even by Friday. All the S1 applications are in. Now we've just got to get the final approval from the regulator so that they can start trading. That may lead to a short 7 to 14 day correction, but in the long run, it's actually going to be extremely bullish for Bitcoin because billions of dollars are going to flow into the space. Everything from the technicals to the political landscape to the fundamental landscape is showing us that the next several months for Bitcoin look exceptionally bright. I firmly believe that the last 72 hours or so have set Bitcoin on a collision course with all-time high, even if the way that it happened was unfortunately just about as bad as it possibly could be. And once again, my condolences out to the family of Mr. Corey, who passed away at the rally after the sniper missed his target. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also make sure to check out our sponsor of today's video, which is Blowfin. If you have not already signed up for Blowfin, I would highly encourage you to do so because Blowfin is where whales are made, and they've got everything that you need, from copy training to an earn program, and they've also got a bunch of assets on here that you are not going to want to miss. If there's a certain market you're looking for, I can bet you that it's going to be on Blowfin because they are one of the leaders in the space of having new projects put on their exchange. This is a great place to trade futures, and it's also a great place to use leverage trading if you are going to do that. Now, please be very careful with leverage trading, but if you're going to do it anyway, Blowfin is a great place to do it. Blowfin also has very low fees, giving you a competitive advantage, and they are secured by Fireblocks, which is a leader in asset custody management here in the cryptocurrency space. When you sign up for Blowfin, you're getting access to all of the exchange features that you're going to need to be able to be a trader or an investor or just a holder of assets that you want to stake in the cryptocurrency space. So make sure to sign up with the link in the description box down below, and you'll also be getting access to an exchange that does all kinds of promotions. And so when we run a promotion with them, you can check out Blowfin and get in on that. Go ahead and sign up for a free account with the link in the description box down below right now. Also, if you're interested in the crypto Jeb oscillator that we talked about earlier, then sign up for Lux Algo by going to luxalgo.com/Jeb. Sign up for any plan, and you'll be getting the crypto Jeb oscillator as a free add-on, which, by the way, there's a really awesome landing page here now, so make sure to check this out right here. Cryptocurrency analyst Jeb McAfee is proud to present his own advanced oscillator. Deeply rooted in his analysis method, the crypto Jeb oscillator will allow you to step up your analysis of cryptocurrency from estimating trends to precisely detecting real-time reversal points. You can't go wrong with this oscillator. Absolutely great. Don't miss out. I hope you did enjoy today's video. Before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh, I got a real good feeling.